Alrighty. After crash landing on a new world itself, our heroes have discovered that this landscape is hostile and needs some intense magical know-how in order to brace against it, in order to at all try to get any type of rest. In order to potentially accomplish this, they have come to find a person by the name of Nesric, whom the hummingbird Ziff has led them towards. Ziff being Nesric's familiar, attempting to hurry them towards so that they can be rescued. They're facing much danger and land insanity, as it seems the planet wishes to make our heroes their own by granting them strange powers and causing them to shift along with the landscape itself. They have gone further. And as you all trek through the jungle, Ziff became increasingly excited, tugging relentlessly on your clothes and on your hair and your eyebrows. And then you finally found Nesric's fallen tower. It had landed in the middle of a large marshy bog, bordered by tall, twisting reeds. And the soft landing seemed to have kept the tower mostly intact, though only the top few floors are visible. The rest has sunken into the deep swamp. However, you saw the coiled body of a colossal snake-like creature that appears to be entwined around the tower. One massive coil is visible, rising from the bog, wrapping around the top of the tower and plunging back down into the murk. The rest of the giant snake's body is hidden beneath the bog's surface. The serpent is completely motionless, as if dead. Any doors leading to the tower are submerged somewhere in the depths, but an observatory in the roof is cracked open to the sky. What would you like to do?
From this distance, is there some type of like, with just looking, could Nayland figure out if the snake is alive?
Give me a survival check.
Sure. 17?
17. It's hard to tell. You can see that it doesn't move. It stays motionless. As far as living or dead, it's kind of hard to tell.
Confirmed that it's fleshy, though.
Looking at... I mean, it's scaly.
Got it, okay. But not a statue?
No.
Okay.
How far away is it from where we are? I think we've been advancing before.
Right. Currently, you're probably a good 30 feet away.
I mean, I can fly up. I can fly up and take a look at that hole in the roof in the observatory.
I'll give it a listening ear. Yeah, we'll cast Detect Thoughts.
Interesting. So what's the range on that?
That was why I inquired. It is 30 feet.
Okay, so you're 30 feet to the body. I guess as a creature, though. Okay, so you kind of...
I can only communicate with the hindbrain down here.
The brain specifically. say you don't find any thoughts present. So you don't find that it has. Second thoughts is it's just sort of like you're trying to see if this thing is thinking, and it does not seem to be thinking.
That it is alive, that it is thinking, or that it has an internal
Yeah.
dialogue.
Doesn't seem to have any of those.
Does Ziff seem surprised to see it? Can I like point at Ziff and point at the snake and kind of?
Oh, it just keeps pulling you like, let's go. It doesn't seem to, as though this is what I got you for.
Right. I mean, if you two think you can get close without disturbing it, I don't feel like I am confident I will not disturb it, so I'm gonna stay right here.
Bones sound like they need oil. And it's alive, but no thoughts are present.
I mean, my plan wasn't to get close to the snake. It was just to get up into the observatory, just to see if I can see anybody in there.
I guess in my mental imagination they were close, but I could be wrong.
All right. So as you fly up above the observatory, you can look down and you see into it. There's stairs that lead down. I think you can get in. It's a large telescope. Tell me what you'd like to do as you look in through the little hole. Or anybody else?
It is still the same day with the quicksand, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I take a dip into the water and see if I can see anything underneath in the water? I have that air bubble spell still on, so I can breathe.
Okay. Sounds good. You hop into the water then. You can see the tower goes down, and you can see the monstrous head of this snake. Its mouth is perfectly circular, with teeth all around and a tongue that comes out. It does seem to be moving.
Oh. Right. Okay, I'll hop on back out of the water. Okay, I found its head. It is moving down there.
Do you think it's leaving, or is it just having a snack down there?
Its tongue was just kind of lolling, and its mouth was so round. I don't know, gave me the heebie-jeebies.
You do not like big mouths?
Are you implying something about the size of my mouth?
Well, I know something of the quality of the lips, at least.
I'll have you know that was that me? I think that was me, actually.
Wait, what?
You wish you could distance yourself, but you cannot.
Wait, what happened?
Don't worry, it was in another afterlife.
You two.
Blech!
Without my permission, I might add.
He liked it.
I missed so much.
Manifestly, I did not. Do you think we should approach the snake from the water, or do you think it is preoccupied and we could sneak past?
I definitely think the water is a bad idea.
Does that mean scaling the tower is the good option?
Well, I just wouldn't know how to get to the tower, right? Isn't it in the middle of the water?
Yeah, but you know there's an entry up there at the top.
Why don't we just climb?
Alistair could ferry a rope over.
Yeah, I could do that.
Is Alistair here, or did he stay at the observatory?
Alistair is up there waiting to be told what to do.
Got it.
He is. He's wondering if you guys just want him to go in and see if he can find the mage.
Yes, you certainly should explore all on your own, Alistair. I look forward to meeting Adric. I mean, you when you return.
He looks at you and shrugs like, "Oh, what do you want me to do?"
Ferry the rope, Alistair. Don't listen to him. Kelly, I don't think we could climb. I think the snake is in the way.
Okay. I will take a rope to... I can attach it to the top of the tower. What am I attaching it to by you guys? Ground solid enough to stick up into or something?
I mean, oh my god, she can hold it.
And that's fine if you want to keep Tamagotchi out here.
I mean, he's pretty wounded, so
Okay.
I probably have a hard time.
And
scaling
one
the
end of
rope.
Tamagotchi and go up and tie a rope, tie it to the other, up to some place near the opening at the top.
Fair enough. That's easy enough to do. So Tamagotchi's holding it on the ground, and you're tying it near the. There's like some boats and exposed areas right near the top of the observatory. They're able to tie it into.
Yep.
And I guess between Tamagotchi and it, make a nice taut line.
Clarifying, boats that are on the surface of the water, or is this the opening in the tower that's higher up in the air?
There's an opening in the tower that's up top in the observatory. That's where you're trying to go, right?
I guess in my mind, the tower is sticking out of the middle of the lake. So
It is.
towards the top. Okay. Makes sense, probably.
Malin will attempt to pull herself along the hypotenuse.
Very good. Give me athletics check, and we can open up a map.
Would this be... Well, I already have advantage.
Yeah, you're
Is
ripped.
there... Is there... Yeah, but my athletics is -1 normally. With a climbing speed, does that help me?
Yes, actually, you wouldn't need to make a climbing speed with a... You don't need to make a check if you have a climbing speed.
Excellent. But I flex while I do it, so it looks like I'm trying really hard.
Do the other checks.
Kelly just pets Tommy. Okay, well, if we don't come out, just go to our special place and I'll pull you back out, okay? And then I just kind of very easily move up the rope.
Give me an athletics check.
I have a climbing speed.
Very nice.
PW also has a climbing speed.
Oh, there you go. All of you are good to go.
PW purposely chooses to scamper with all 4 limbs, though, so he's fully spider climbing up the rope.
All right, and wants to share the map too, I would appreciate.
Is this the launchable?
Yep.
Got it.
You have it? Okay.
Oh, clarification. Got it as in now I am launching it so I can see also.
Oh, okay. So let me go to... I will Share screen. Yeah.
Thanks, Phil.
There it is. Okay, sharing screen.
Good.
Should we place ourselves at the top?
Yeah, get yourselves on the top of the tower.
I just tried to click on the shared screen one.
No. There you go. Some of you
Oh.
bring yourselves in the blackness. That's all.
Well, it didn't let me control where I landed.
Yeah, it's the so trick. You have to try, if you can zoom in where there is no black and then hit it. That's usually the. But yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So in here, the light is dim. And you can already feel weird motion and unsettling as though it's slowly sinking. And dominated by the telescope and other delicate-looking arcane and astronomical devices that are smashed horribly. And bright paint-like markings seem to have been recently put to the ground around the dome. You can see there's wooden steps that lead below. And let's say, Nayland, you see here around it, eating various things here, are 3 of the strange beetles that you had faced rescuing your tabaxi friend. What would you like to do?
They haven't noticed us.
Not just yet. You just sort of come in. You're going to be here.
I'd say it's dim light, but you can see a series of green and purple searchlights rove over the machinery as PW's eyes are still emitting light from the last changeover. So you can clearly see where his focus on, and it is not on those beetles at all. He is admiring the device, and you might notice that he's looking at it, wondering if it could potentially support a cannon.
When we first got here, Nayland's first thought was, let's look around for something that still works. And now that these guys are here, she's thinking that if there was something that still works, they would be eating on it. So are they chewing on anything?
Oh, they're turning on many, many things.
Okay.
All around. Things that spark, and one thing turns something that's actively sparking and it's chowing down.
Right. I'll whisper to my friends. Hey, we got company. They look distracted. We might be able to just sneak on out of here.
Do you mean after we kill them?
All right. BW's made his vote very clear.
I mean, they are very shiny.
If we could just, get them off of the roof, we could at least get them out of our way.
I mean, that's a bold plan, Alistair. They do enjoy eating magic, last I checked. You're chock full of it. Also, I think they heard us.
matter the DM is moving them more than 5 feet away from the edge.
I can't exactly remember. Do we know these guys to be able to fly?
I haven't seen them fly.
Okay.
That's but
You know, I'm feeling a little hungry. You might even say, I have the hunger of Hadar. I think I have to share it with them.
it's looking more and more like we can't get to those stairs without going directly past them.
They'll follow us the whole way.
All right, let's get this over with.
You know, if you don't derive more satisfaction in your work, you're really going to find it to be a chore.
Nayland
Oh.
moves to try and kiss BW.
PW reflexively finishes casting Hunger of Hadar. Just
All right, so we
Mostly outlines
begin. All right, we're going to go right into the initiative. Then I already have it ready to go. And so if this is combat, which seems it is, we are going to start with Kelly.
All right.
And then before that, I want to say for this particular thing, what we're going to do is for any combats, we're just going to kind of keep the initiative order kind of rolling, so to speak.
Okay. All right. Kelly. Kelly will use her. She'll take out her scimitar. And she will strike at B.
All right.
Uh, 23.
23 is going to hit.
That is a 9 slashing, and I do have this as a one of my magic, not magic, but one of my class weapon masters. So I think that means I add necrotic to it.
Very good.
Yeah. So that's an extra 2 necrotic, and then I will immediately follow that up.
What's that 2 necrotic look like as you strike?
As I strike the beetle, I kind of have my other hand up in a sword wielding position, and it looks all pale, and the purple aura leaves my hand and heads over to the beetle and just starts to surround him, and it makes a portion of his exoskeleton age a bit.
Nice.
And then I will nick feature, strike him again for a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is a 10 slashing, I'm sorry, and 4 necrotic. And I will then go ahead and smack him again. My second attack. That's a 13.
Oof. That does not hit. It just hits against the carapace.
All right, that's it. Oh wait, I have a bonus action. Bonus action is I will use my. Yeah, I'll just put a hunter's mark on A.
Okay. Very good. And then we'll go to Perilous Weaver.
Mere centimeters away from being forced to lock lips with Nayland once again. Ghostly robotic hands burst forth from his body, one of them not so gently pushing Nayland's face away, as the others reach out towards the beetles and force them to make a strength saving throw, DC 18.
Okay.
On a failed save, they will take 3d6 necrotic damage and lose their reactions until its next turn.
Nice. So,
They succeed half damage.
all right, they get a 21 as a group.
Ooh! They succeed. So half damage for 3d6. 9, so 4.
All right, they quickly move. And just that, what type of damage?
That's a good question. It was necrotic.
Necrotic, very good. They
Oh,
move.
I think I had the psychic is an additional d4. The psychic component. Half of 1 extra psychic damage.
Nice. They chitter and decay slightly as they're trying to quickly move out of the way. A little bits of the carapace becoming exposed. Anything else?
No, I think that's a full spell. Yep, that will be it.
Got it. Go to Nayland.
Right. I think I'm just gonna take 2 attacks with my long dagger at the one that Kelly was beating on, the gem eater. Or the bee, I mean. I think that was the one that you were attacking, right? Yeah.
She's usually most of her stuff to A, I believe.
No,
Oh.
I did it to B.
I did it to
I just put a hunter's mark on A.
B. Okay, good.
So that's 17.
That hits.
And 14.
That hits as well.
Ooh, I was not expecting that. Okay.
Shit, 14? I'm sorry. I'm like a little of it. It's 14 misses, hits against the thing. My bad. 17
Okay.
hits. Sorry.
Alrighty. So that is just a 11 magical piercing damage.
Nice. All right. It goes in deep. It is bloodied. Anything else?
I don't think so. I'm missing my guys. That's why I'm all confused. Okay. No, that's it for my turn now.
Right. Oh, you're a little...
Yeah, I'm like, why can't I do anything? But it's because I don't have any of my friends here.
Alistair.
Yeah, Alistair will sort of whistle or blow air out of his mouth, which is going to turn into a ray of frost. He is going to direct at it's going to direct it at C.
You got it.
So it's not okay. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. For 8 cold damage.
Okay.
And remember correctly.
That hits. It looks like it has immunity to cold.
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing it's not slowed by 10
Correct.
feet either. Okay.
No.
Well. Okay, hang on. He pulls out his notebook to jot that down in the notebook, and as he's doing that, he sends out bonus action telekinetic shove to shove it 5 feet towards the edge.
Okay, it gets a save.
Yep. Strength save DC 17.
Got it. We got 11.
Yep.
Very good. All right. In that case, moving up. Actually, I think A's going to say where it is and try to munch on Perilous Weaver.
You dare.
All right, as pincers come on out. 22 to hit. And-
Oh, yep. Even with shield, it would still hit.
okay, and 14 I think will miss.
It will indeed.
All right. At the same time, some of its claws and teeth kind of come out, and I will need a con save.
Okay. Yes. 27.
27, you're good to go. All right, so the one comes in here for 12 bludgeoning damage.
As the blow lands, my hands start to reverberate as I catch the pincers, and I take half damage. It's like resistant to bludgeoning.
Okay. Top is also going to be the kind of glowing, them being well fed. 3 radiant damage.
Dink! It hurts.
Indeed. Then got B here. Start to kind of get its back over here to better get at Kelly. And we'll attack. Dirty 20
Yep.
and a 24.
Yep.
All right. First one here is 5 bludgeoning and 6 lightning damage. It begins to shock you, convulsing in its grasp. The pincers begin to pull harder on your leg for 7 bludgeoning damage and 6 lightning damage. As bits of its saliva begin to go all over you, and I need the con saving throw.
Okay. 7.
Okay. Very fun. How many magic items do you have on you?
Let's see. Couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. And 10, 11, 12, 13, 13.
Okay. The second from the top no longer works.
Oh no!
What is it?
Potion of healing.
All right. You kind of see it begin to turn black. All right. And then
I gotta do my con saves. First one is a 15.
against what?
Your-
Concentration?
yeah. Then 11,
I think both will make it.
and then the last one didn't damage. Okay.
All right. The one that Alistair was hitting can't quite get to them, so they just barge into Perilous.
Vibrating hands. Whew, move over to try to catch.
Nice. There we go. pincers try to wrap around you for 23
They succeed.
and squeeze tighter for 19.
That also succeeds.
Okay, so first one here is 5 bludgeoning damage.
So half to 2 or half to 3?
5 half to 2, and then 7 cold. Starts to freeze your body. And then 11 bludgeoning damage, half to 5. And 7 cold damage, causing the gears to burst.
And see, I caught them, and they just keep overpowering me.
Yeah. You're trying to catch, trying to keep it. And as that occurs, you see the thing that was sparking, the one was chewing on, kind of pour out, mix with something else, and explode.
Oh.
And the area is filled with strange, corrosive pink gas.
I did not do that.
And with that, Kelly, at the start of your turn, it is burning your skin. Welts are forming. That's 11 acid damage.
Oh no. Okay.
It's your turn.
Let's see. Well, Kelly is going to refresh. And she's going to move right here. And she's going to attack A.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody else. Nope, I'm not flanking. Okay. All right. That's 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So that'll be 7 slashing, 2 necrotic, and 5 force. And then I will attack again as my Nick property action.
Nice.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is a 7 slashing, 1 necrotic, and 1 force.
Ooh.
all ones.
Big explosion, then a few tinier ones as it kind of shifts its body to counter.
And final attack will be, I'm going to try to attack him again. It's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
9 slashing, 4 necrotic, and 6 force. And
This counter, you get a direct hit. It's bloodied.
okay, then I will. Nope, I got. I don't think I have any other potions. Oh wait. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm good.
Okay. Here we go to Perilous. With 11 acid at the start of your turn as your metal begins to rust.
See a sheen develop across PW's exposed metal skin. It starts to turn a shinier, oilier surface. Clarification, is there space behind Nayland? I can't tell if it's actually just like the wall or if that's actually like floor space that could be stood in.
Yes. So kind of out to the edge of the bronze, there would be space.
Perfect. So PW's had his hood up for this whole time, and you notice that the hood is pulled down, and his head does a full 360 rotation as the lights from his eyes scan around And while he is being slowly overpowered and crushed by this beetle's jaws, he disappears, whoop, and reappears over here outside of the jaws. Clap hands together and stop vibrating. He sweeps his arm across, and 3 Eldritch Blasts fire out at the beetles.
Nice. 1 to each.
Yep, 1 to each. Fuck these guys. First one is a 19, and then a natural 20,
Ooh.
and then a 19.
Did you have advantage?
No.
So
Okay.
I'm reading the second one as a natural 1.
Oh, my mistake. The thing I have has a very elaborate looking 1. That's fun.
Fair enough. I was just
Let me
watching
see
it go by. I'm like 19, 11, 19. Very good.
Yes.
So that's 2 hits.
Ones. And damage. First one, 15 force and 10 foot push. And the third one, 10 force and 10 push.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess technically they also have a little bit of extra psychic. They has 2 extra psychic damage each.
Okay. So since it's there, it's just hanging on. And yeah, same with this one, just hanging on. And then there's 2 psychic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yep, this one's still just hanging on. Cool. Those are the wrong ones. Cool.
And then I remain back here with both of my hands pointed out at the remaining bugs. Try to make sure they don't need anything else. Who knows what the next gas could be.
Got it. Right, Nean, so your turn. 11 acid.
Okie dokie.
PW is looking oily.
All right. Tell me about this. The corrosive gas that's in the air. Is it still like leaking out of the item that one of them is chomping on, or?
I seem to have exploded now, sort of hanging in the area.
Got it. All right. Let's see. I am going to then. What a pickle. Okay. I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna move. Sorry, I'm just doing mental geometry. I think that I'm gonna hit somebody. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna stand here. And I am going to cast a gust of wind straight ahead of me. I am hoping that there is a way to hit Gem Eater B and not Kelly.
Okay, what's the width of it?
10 feet.
It's a 10-foot wide. Okay.
Yep.
So sounds like a plan. Okay. So here, let me delete. Okay. So from you. Yeah. Okay. So from you, you kind of go. You want to go here.
Yeah, could I sneak it between Alistair and Kelly and still hit Eater B?
Well, I mean, you can, but our issue right here is that's a 5 foot. So who you going for in the
All
10
right.
foot?
Well, if I hit Alistair, it's hitting everybody. Oh, Kelly.
I mean, I'm fine back here.
Well, but the idea is. Well, actually, really, the point of me doing this is because it disperses gas and vapor. So, were I to do this and then drop it, would this area remain clear, or would I have to keep it up in order to keep this area not acidy?
Unfortunately, to answer that question, you would probably need to do a check that would be an action. So
All
if
right,
you
Kelly,
if you're
you're
making
gonna
it in
make
the
a
moment
strength
gas,
save.
yeah.
Kelly, it's a strength save.
Of course it is.
Right. The gem eater gets a 15.
I get an 8.
Fail. All right. Well, the gem eater is being pushed backwards 15 feet, and so is Kelly.
Gem eater falls. Ah! Then Kelly back 15, we said. Ooh. There we go. So she's here. All right, so just towards the edge, and you do see that the gas is dissipated, blowing off. Anything else, Nayland?
All right. So if I drop this,
So
will
the
not come
way, yeah, so the way this kind of works is that it would have to be up for the round to do what you want
okay,
it to
I'll
do.
keep it up for the round.
Like in other words, it has I'll count it as having dissipated as far as everyone else's rolls. But if for it not to come back, it really is like the full round because technically everyone's things happen at once. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So just don't end your turn in the wind, friends.
Anything if they enter it?
No, just if they end their turn. Oh, their movement is slowed if they're in it.
You got it. All right. Then Alistair.
Okay. In that case, Alistair is going to attempt to not stay in it. He's going to move to here. He's going to hit the one he's by with a mind sliver.
Nice.
So that is a DC 17 intelligence save.
4 or 5.
Excellent. That's 7 psychic damage. More importantly, that's right. He's going to subtract 1d4 from the saving throw I'm about to make him make. I'm going to try to telekinetically shove him off the ledge.
Okay.
So DC 17 strength check.
Fails.
Nice. So shoves him back 5 feet.
Okay, so yep. Bye bye. Wah! Falls down.
That's it.
Okay. So we got this last one that's hanging on is going to be like, ooh, it's windy, and come over to Alistair. Yeah. And go to attack. Oof, with an 8
Well,
and a 13.
the tentacle come out of the chest.
Nice. He goes, no! Slapping him away. All right, then go back up to Kelly. And Nayland, you can drop the. Do you want to drop your gust?
Yes.
Okay. Kelly, it's your turn.
Ellie looks so angry at Nayland right now. Just straightens out her skirt, just tries to fix her hair. It's just like, Nayland! And just will walk over 5 feet. She's going to drop her scimitar and take her her heavy crossbow. And she is going to try to shoot this thing. 28.
That hits.
So 4 necrotic, 16 piercing, and
You want to kill it?
Woo!
1 force, and it also gets pushed back 10 feet, so it just falls off the ledge. And she just kind of has her crossbow still out, just like heavy breathing, looking at Nayland, contemplating. Not cool.
I knew you wouldn't fall off. I put that thing away.
And she'll put it away.
Well, shall we descend?
After the briefest of moments to refinish myself. Peter was going to use bonus action, use that health pool of D10s.
Yeah.
The room before you. What would you like to do?
Oh, there went my healing potion. I'll just toss that away.
You toss it.
Well, it's gone.
Okay.
Nayland's just gonna peek over the side. All these things falling off the roof. They're not disturbing the snake, are they?
I mean, the snake's. It's hard. I'm not sure if the snake has moved or if the tower just gotten lower into the water.
Got it. All right.
Can we see the splat marks where the insects fell?
I mean, it's just water, so
Oh.
it's not like a swamp.
I was hoping I might be able to fish out any valuables that we've consumed, but I guess we'll have to wait for them to float to the surface.
Usually, I mean, there's things here if you'd like to search. It's up to you if you want to see if there's valuable things in the room.
PW is 100% going to check.
All right. So if you look around the corners and such things, you can find that it seems like things maybe have been gathered here. You find a heckload of precious metals and gems that are still enough intact. 350 gold worth.
PW will be gathering that up and just sweeping it into the storage bag.
Can Alistair look over the edge and calculate based on how it looked for farther down, the time that's passed, how fast this thing is sinking?
It's not quickly. Maybe it's only going down like half an inch, which is enough to, make things a little off kilter.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think it's Not rapidly thinking, but I don't know if we should. Harry,
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot. You breathe the air and everything. We should proceed.
Yeah, I'd say, Alice, so you by this point you realize that the bottom of it must be at the bottom of this watery body, and so the
No.
sinking is just it going into like the mud deeper and deeper.
okay.
Eventually, it will submerge, but
Right.
it's not like it's the
Okay,
Titanic here.
Okay.
Just before we go, I mean, you said, well, I mean, it looks here like things have been gathered. Is there evidence, maybe like crumbs of food or something? Does it look like somebody has been gathering the contents of this tower and bringing it to the top?
There's not
Recently?
food, but it does look like all this stuff was gathered recently.
Got it. Okay. Well, that feels like a good sign. I mean, Nezric must be here then, right?
Or those creatures were bringing everything up they found valuable.
I think they were just interested in the shiny stuff.
True. I guess we should stay optimistic. He could be alive and even in mostly one piece. Should check if Ziff knows any secret passages. Or we can just go tromping down.
There are stairs that lead down.
Well, I say we take the stairs.
After you, princess.
Lead on.
You know, I don't think I'm going to go before you. Need to watch my back.
Suit yourself. I mean, Nayland will go down first.
The other Nayland was nicer.
And less gassy.
Okay. View the space. Okay, so damaged crates marked with glowing runes lay in a jumble around the room. A thick pink slime oozes from one of the boxes. Broken furniture, damaged arcane tools, and shattered glass are strewn across the floor. The massive coil of the stone serpent has smashed through one wall here. A huge rent in the side of its body allows you to see the gleaming stone-like cavity within.
Oh, look, they have fresh slime. You know, we were going to run out of that soon.
So those are probably magical, right?
The ooze definitely seems to think so.
Alistair will take out a small little penknife and just dip the end into the slime to see what happens.
Perfect.
Oh, God.
Instantly reacts to you.
In the most positive of ways.
Give me 1 second. I was like, I'm just not quite ready for that one.
He has to go get 40 more dice. He'll be right back.
Alistair does that, sees it pops up, sighs, and pulls out his notebook.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Okay, so. Jeez, okay.
Goodness.
Perfect. It's very, very sturdy. And let me double check something. All right, as you poke it, you will take 7 acid damage for touching it.
No, that's why I was using the knife, but
I
okay,
know.
that's fine.
It kind of
Fair
sparks
enough.
up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You popped it like a
To be
pimple.
fair, if you hit it with an attack or so it would be if you hit it with anything else. So that's how it works. As PW, it's your turn.
Did I just see Alistair get sprayed with acid, or does it like goop him?
It goops. And now it's like kind of rising up. Irritated.
Oh, well, Alistair, you seem to have this in hand. I'm going to head over there. And going to walk around Alistair and head out to this side of the room and look out the hole.
Okay, very good. Let me actually.
Can I see anything out there? Anything that might be headed this direction?
You don't see anything coming down that route, but I will reveal more for you. There you go.
Throw out a solid what?
What?
Is that the inside of a snake that I'm looking into? Is it also well lit? Or
Yeah, it's dim light everywhere due to the way light is there, but that is the inside of the snake. You realize. It appears like the snake had chewed through and part of it is fused to the tower.
Naturally.
PW full on like is back to the ooze now, is like looking down the inside of the snake. What a development. Peter was going to turn around, looking at Alistair, who's like actively burning. Alistair, are you seeing this? The snake went through the tower.
Or did the tower go through the snake?
One revelation at a time, PW. I'm still taking notes on the pink ooze that's attacking me.
And this is why I wanted this map. It was too cool.
Oh, well, I guess this is ooze. Bad ooze, no. And PW will. Yeah. Hit it with a ray of frost?
You got it.
I believe that is another natural one, pretending to be natural 20 on my dice.
Yes.
Do I hit Alistair or?
That would be fun. But no, he's not covered by it. So you just, it kind of just surges more towards Alistair as you just hit the ground.
You'll notice if you look, I wasn't looking towards Alistair when I did it. I was looking back to the inside of the snake and just shooting over my shoulder. I was like, I'll take care of it there. Is it deceased now? Can we go inside the snake? This looks very interesting.
All right. Then Naylin.
All right. Rosie, seeing another oozy thing, gets so excited, and then suddenly it hurts Alistair, and then Rosie's kind of scared and mad, and she backs up a little. Hold on, I froze. I'm refreshing. And then Adios instead is gonna come over here and take the dodge action. And I am backing up and throwing my long daggers.
Got it.
My lowest one is a 22.
That hits.
Okay. 22 magical piercing.
Ooh, very nice. So you said piercing, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, loses a bit of its stagger.
And that's it.
Okay. So, what did you throw into it? Did you throw a knife? You said, or was it a?
I did, but it's infused with a
Oh,
returning.
it comes back
it's
to
a
you.
art-
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Gotcha. So, before it can dissolve, it comes back to you. And we'll go to Alistair.
I don't suppose that an apology would work at this point. As to the ooze that's crawling up, it was an honest mistake, and PW do not go into the snake without me. I want to see the inside of this thing. Let go of my arm, please. And as it's presumably like trying to crawl up his arm, all of a sudden you see like the veins in his arm go black. And there's like a surge of that goes up into his arm. Since it's standing right next to him, he's basically casting Chill Touch on it.
Ooh, you got it.
So that's going to be a 28 to hit.
That hits.
I would hope so. Be very upset if it wasn't. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Legendary ooze action. Yeah.
Yeah, 17 necrotic damage.
Oh, very nice. All right. Burns. Begins to kind of bubble and corrode, become very, very oily as you're like get motor oil out of it.
This is just unpleasant. Please go, and I'm going to try to telekinetic shove it away from me.
Very nice.
Into
Off to-
Adios?
Not directly onto Adios. I'm going to sort of move here and shove it to the side of Adios.
It's 18.
Makes it anyways.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
In that case, our friend here, nice and still next to you. Let's see, that was a melee spell attack, right? With the
Yes.
cold? Okay, so
Yeah.
for touching it, you are taking 1 acid damage.
Okay.
Okay. And it tries to form its way toward you, Alistair, for a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
Adios imposes disadvantage
Okay.
as a reaction, so one time only.
Yep, fair enough. If you should try to do that before I say the result,
Sorry.
it's okay. 12!
That's going to hit.
For 20 acid damage.
Jesus.
And you don't have any armor, do you?
I have no armor on me. No,
That's
that's
what I
why my
thought,
armor
yeah.
class is 11.
Your robes do begin to corrode a little bit, though. As your face bubbles and scars. And with that, bursting out of a box nearby, right on top, right beneath Kelly, is another one of these oozes who's been disturbed. Okay. That seems a little more liquidy than the other one. Quickly wrapping and going for to dissolve Kelly's feet if it can. For 22 to hit.
Yep.
That is 15 acid damage. Do you have armor?
Yes.
Is it magical?
I studied leather.
So it wouldn't be.
No.
What's its base AC?
12?
12. Okay. All right. So it is now 11. as it corrodes away what you have. So -1 penalty. That's all it will do. And then another one pops out.
Son of a. I don't feel good about that last crate there.
Oh, nice. It's got a fun one. So, as it does, you can see all in its body, there seem to be like various pieces of spell books that begin to glow brightly. And a beam shoots out for a natural 20 on Nayland.
Oof.
Let me get up to it. Here we go. Okay, so it's going to go ahead and fire. I'll roll for this. Thunder damage. I actually have to do this very specifically. This is the way chromatic orb works. This is going to be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Okay. A chromatic orb is unusually good. That's why. Because if I roll 2 of the same dice, it goes to another target. And I do, unfortunately. So, the thunder would be, so that's 10. Only 12 thunder with for all that muss to Nayland.
Hmm.
And then yeah, my closest is Kelly, so it'll go to Kelly. The new roll though. For 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right, so it just gets the base damage though. For non-crit, 17 thunder. All of what they get to do. And with that, we're up to Kelly's turn.
All right. I will bonus action. Gonna Hunter's Mark on B. And attempt. Let's see. Yeah. Attempt to shoot them.
Okay, so you have a trait that doesn't give you disadvantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Only a 12.
That hits.
Ooh.
Would it be a flanking with Rosie at all? I don't really.
No, because of this thing, it's like kind of underneath them all. Like
Gotcha.
So 13 piercing, 6 force, 3 necrotic, and pushes it 10 feet away.
You're kind of shooting down in this scenario, so it wouldn't go anywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, I will shoot it again. 26
That hits.
for 16 piercing, 4 necrotic, and 6 force. And that's it.
Got it. All right, then you choose to stand, so you'll take some acid.
Oh, I thought it was stuck.
No. Stick.
Oh.
If you didn't know that, I'll let you move.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely move if I.
In that case, yeah, it gets pushed over here then.
Okay.
Can't go on top of its friends. It'll be like there. There you go. One will go to Perilous.
PW's facing down the inside of the snake. So, if we and he turns back around. Ooh my! Sweeps his arm out, and 3 tiny little skulls go flying towards the oozes. Are that? I'm standing, and they have enough upwards that they can be pushed, or what was the? Or they're not pushable.
They can push, yeah. They can be pushed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I will aim 1 at each. Let's see. It's done. 22. A 12. Ooh. And a 23.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2 hits effectively, I think.
I can add. Yeah, I'll add a d4 to the one that didn't. To make it a 16.
Ooh, that will miss.
Well, it misses very close. The other 2 that do hit, so probably did them in order of Alpha Bravo. So I think Bravo would be the one that I miss, and Alpha and Charlie would be ones I would hit.
Well, then that messes everything else up.
Oh,
Because I
well, it
just
could be different order.
okay. So, so you end up hitting Bravo, missing Alpha, and hitting Charlie.
Okay, and Charlie, I can't tell because of the cutaway. Is there kind of a stone window behind Charlie?
No, it's
Does
just
it
a
ooze
cutaway.
through?
It's
Okay.
It's nice and sturdy. What is interesting though is that when you hit an Alpha, it seems like it's like pierces some of its like its outer layer, and then you see that it seems like a bunch of armor has been fused inside of it, and you're hitting the armor, and that's what's causing it to bounce off.
Okay. So, does the armor cause them to? Does it change anything, or does it like ricochet or absorb it?
Just absorbs it.
First one was 18 force damage plus 4 psychic. And then the second was 12 force damage and 3 psychic. And then the 10-foot if they can be 10-footed.
Nice. Amazing. And then this one is against the wall.
You know, I think we maybe could even visit another room. In fact, not even stay with these oozes. I mean, they look like they're quite busy in here. And
They go fly towards Kelly and Dalen.
And I don't see any safety equipment. I mean, this school is atrocious, I tell you.
Good. And then Naylan.
All right. I am going to swap. If I pass through the center here, am I getting... Yeah, I guess I would be.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm not in melee with C yet, right now.
You kind of are.
Okay.
You are.
Okie dokie. Okay, well... That's fine. I'm going to... Bonus action. Hunter's Mark the same ooze that Kelly's hunters marked, and I'm going to take 2 stabs, and I know it's going to splash back at me. My lowest is an 18.
Okay, this is that one. Yeah, 18 hits.
Okay. So 22 of the piercing, but then 5 force.
All right, so that's 1 acid. And how do you want to kill it?
Oh, very nice. Well, let's see. I mean, I, with my artificer mind and my magical dagger, I go inside of it and I nick whatever magical forces were holding this ooze together, and it just collapses like a liquid.
Nice. Spills over the floor.
Alrighty, great. And then I'm gonna stay where I am. However, that's it. That's it. Actually,
Not going to stab the other one?
those were my attacks.
I thought you did 1 attack. Because the first attack killed it.
That was the combined damage of both of them.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Very cool. And Alistair.
He's still shaking hands with this thing. He's gonna chill touch again. That is a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
For 10 necrotic damage.
Very nice. As her hand burns with 1 acid.
Okay. And I think yet again we'll attempt to telekinetically shove this thing off him.
Got it. As a 16.
Oh, fails.
All right, what direction is he going?
He's going to go towards his friend.
Oh, well, he actually can't really move towards his friend.
Okay, I just need him 5. I'm trying to get him 5 foot off me so I can move without taking an op attack. That's the idea.
Box in Nayland.
Okay, so if you were here, let's say, I just put you in
Or,
space.
I mean,
and then you can do 5 feet this way. That'll work.
Okay, I was going to say, if we want, since all I'm looking to do is get away, we could say that I just telekinetically shoved myself off him.
That's probably the best way to do this. If you were trying to figure out, I don't know, flavor it that way for you, so you can kind of.
So I just shoved back next to PW. Look behind him. Good God, what is going on with the snake?
There's another box back there too.
That one's not moving, is it?
I mean, not yet.
And that's it
Oh,
for me.
very cool. In that case, it will, over to you.
Oh, crud.
Op attack from Adios.
Yes.
Great. That is a 18.
That hits.
Yay. 12 force damage.
Ooh, very nice. All right, it loses less or more of itself as it tries to warp around you. Only for a 7.
That misses.
Quickly stagger back. Is this one as close as it is to Nayland? Well, go ahead and try to encapsulate her for a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
All right, that is only 15 acid damage. And do you have non-magical armor on?
I have infused armor on,
Okay, nice.
so I think it makes it magical.
Yeah. So you're good to go.
Okay.
Go up back to Kelly.
Ellie will move Hunter's Mark to Ooze C. And shoot at C with the heavy crossbow. For a 24.
That hits.
That's 18 piercing, 1 necrotic, 2 force, and pushes him 10 feet backwards.
Okay.
And as I shoot, I get it really close to Nalen's ear. And then
Right.
I will.
So from here, it would run into Adios, so it can't be pushed further back.
All right. So I will go ahead and shoot at it again. 26 to hit.
That hits.
15 piercing, 4 necrotic, 1 force, and that's all.
Got it. Then Perilous.
I watched as Alistair shoved himself off of this ooze and landed next to me. Took a glance down the hallway, and then the ooze took one gloob forward, just closed the distance. You know, Alistair, I'd appreciate if you would stop bringing me your problems. And PW reaches out, makes a circular motion with his finger, and 2 of the skulls that had missed before and had hit the wall pop themselves out of the wall and head towards Uze. So I try to hit him 3 times.
Nice.
Ugh, we're 14.
Hits.
Sweet. A 23
Yes.
and a 22.
Oh, all 3 smack right dab into him.
First one is 18 force damage and 3 psychic.
It's dead.
Okay. I keep killing. It's just over and over. So the first one blows him up, essentially. Could the other 2 curve to
You got it.
Yep. Cool. The second one hits remaining ooze for 18 force damage. And
That's it. Boom. How do you want to kill it?
so the stream of skulls are all headed in a line. The first one hits the ooze core and it just explodes. The ooze goes everywhere. And then the other 2 are following behind, and now they curve into the room and they head towards the other ooze. And that one hits into the core and explodes. The slime goes everywhere. And the third one tries to curve at the last moment. It just craters into the wall. Also over Nalen's head, kind of aligning with those.
I am feeling
Amazing. With that, it appears like the room is safe.
I'm feeling unfairly targeted.
You seem to have surrounded yourself with oozes. I mean, the company you keep.
Yeah. Really want to maybe just hope for better wind, Nalen.
Roll my eyes.
All right. As you say this, you see that the crates here are sort of shaking as they explode.
Oh.
And let's see what we get. Ooh, very nice. All right. So a horrible it might be a third one. Okay.
Horribly cute.
Horrible, awful smelling cloud appears in the room as your earbuds begin to burst and bleed, and fire exudes through the room, burning you.
Oh,
Which kind of damage hits first?
We'll start with the stinking cloud and go forward. So first, you're in a wizard's tower. This will be a con save.
I've decided that I do not particularly like the Dean of Meta Magic for this particular school. Con save.
Oh.
Somewhat
What is
decent.
it? 21.
22.
So that was not great. That's an 18. Oh, 16. Sorry.
Okay, you all pass,
Oh, good.
but you cannot see each other. It is heavily obscured. Then next, we have, I believe this is also a con save. Double check. Yes, con save, please.
Better. That's a 22.
11.
4.
So 23.
Okay, so Nayland and Kelly, that is 5 thunder damage and 2 thunder damage for the. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. That is 12 thunder damage for you two and 6 to the others. So Kelly, Nayland, 12.
What was the DC for my companions?
15.
Okay, great. They're good.
Then finally, for the fireball, I need a deck save.
Jesus.
I took resistance to the thunder, so I have no resistance to the fire.
Yeah, that's only going to be a 13.
17.
It is an 18.
All right, DC is 15. And the raw damage coming out is 25.
So 12 for half.
Yep.
I'm down. But nobody can see me.
Adios is down.
All right. So in that case, I guess, I'll keep this where it is, but we'll start at the top. Kelly, death save.
All right, let's do it. Okay, there you go.
All right, perilous.
Can I see Alistair, who was next to me?
You can feel him. You technically can't see him and heavily obscured, I believe, because it's blinded, basically.
Gotcha. BW will hold on to Alistair's hand. So how's everyone doing? Alistair and I are still here by the snake opening. I will note that there was some light fire that just occurred, but everyone's doing okay? Everyone?
Kelly had to open her big mouth, and I think she summoned some sort of explosion.
Kelly, what do you have to say for yourself?
Nail it, it's your turn.
Shit, motherfucking piece of. Can I crawl in the direction I know that Kelly was in before?
I mean, right next to her.
Well, I just dragged myself there. Okay, I try and
okay.
reach out my hands.
So yes, you can.
Okay, and I'm trying to find her, and I will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of ones. 26.
Okay.
Kelly, her eyes flutter open, and she can't see much, but she sees like the vague outline of an older elf woman, and she says, "Mom," and like throws her arms around you.
Oh, geez, I think she's had brain damage.
The same as usual or more than usual?
Okay. Then Alistair.
Oh, jeez. So, Careless, you do feel Alistair's hand. You can tell that he is still alive. Barely. And he just wheezes and says, PW, I just need to know. Bring me into the snake body. I just need to check if it's like flesh. Don't know how much longer I have.
Alistair, I'll make sure you die in that snake.
You've always been a good friend, PW. He's delirious at this point.
Then
I never have been, but I love you too.
Oh, Adios is just gone until I wake up in the morning.
Okay. Cool. And then in that case, everyone's conscious, so we can exit initiative.
You still can't see anything, though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Mom, I've missed you so much. I'm so sorry.
Snake is this way.
Kelly,
Right,
I'm
and
not
there
your
there was a staircase in the floor too, just as a little note. But you definitely can go either direction you want.
A lesser person would be taking advantage of you in your vulnerable state, but I am not your mother, Kelly.
Yes, PW is slowly dragging Alistair into the snake. Is it feel fleshy on the inside?
Oh yes.
It does. Fascinating.
Do you feel any ribs in the wall? Does it have no bones?
I don't know if this means it's a magical construct or maybe something that rainbow light maybe hit the snake when it was by the castle and melded them?
I mean, at least they'll think together?
Does appear to be what's happening.
Was it
Is
just
there a magic user in this tower or not?
So if you're going over there, you do see the smoke dissipates as you enter the snake. And the stone serpent's calcified torso is split open here, revealing a tunnel-like interior. The cavity smells of mud and sour musk and gleams wetly. The serpent swallowed large portions of the tower, some of it forming blockages further down the passage.
Still smells better than the stinking cloud.
Yes, I wish I had removed my nose.
Maybe we shouldn't move towards that other crate.
Well, also wondering, Kelly and Neil are never going to get out of that smog. I'll turn around too. Does it seem like there's just like an effect that's holding the smoke in at the level of the snake, or is it just dissipating at this distance?
It looks like a magical smoke.
Confound this magical smoke.
What? Oh, magical smoke? Oh, hang on. Hang on. He snaps his fingers. He'll cast a spell magic on it.
Okay. Easy enough as the room clears. See the rubble and the not exploded crates.
Oh, see, there's Kelly right there on the floor as usual.
At least Nayland and Kelly have made up. I know they were arguing before. They seem to have made up now. See, they're hugging.
Thought they were wrestling. Perhaps Kelly had Nayland in a headlock, but it does look more affectionate than that.
I'm way too buff to be stuck in a headlock.
Yeah, Kelly, let's go.
Good. I think right there, let's go ahead and take our break, and then we'll come back. All right. Very good. So, what would you all like to do?
Oh, we just could have gotten rid of it the whole time. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice to know, Alistair.
Gotten, sorry, gotten rid of what?
Magical fog, the magical gas. Just, time to notice some things.
The gas above was not magical. I don't think that would have worked on it.
Well, I guess we'll never know. Peter will strut back into the room from whence we came.
Alistair will give any remaining crates a wide berth and look down the stairs.
Yeah. You can see is standing water downstairs. Stairs lead into water.
Of course there is.
PW is checking the remaining crates to see if they are leaking anything or moving.
Why don't we just call down?
Looking, you can see that there are 3 crates that are not exploded. And there's enough components in each one that you think is worth about 100 gold each. And give me an investigation check, PW.
Okay, so plus. Plus 24.
Before checking the crate, you find in the debris this slightly glowing pearl. Gleams.
Does it look like it was part of the rest of the stuff that's in here, or like it was
No.
not part of this?
Looks like, and there's a little bit of like gold filigree put around it as if it's its own item, own thing. Kind of hums with energy a little bit.
Collect up the components and pull out the pearl. No bare hand touch it. Bare metal hand touch it.
Nice. Seems okay. Pulses slightly.
Hey, Alistair, have you ever seen one of these? And PW will frisbee fling it over towards Alistair.
Seen any of wow? I mean, he'll hold it and look at it.
Too good for this box, although these components look pretty good. No slime to be found.
Yeah. You look at it and just sense power within it.
I mean, it's something. I don't know. I don't know what. Do you want it?
I mean, maybe you could eat it. I don't know how it works.
I don't think this is food. Though on this planet, I've given up trying to figure out what is or isn't edible.
Well,
If we want to take 10 minutes, I could maybe take a look at it.
do we think we have 10 more minutes? I mean, does this water level changing? Maybe we'll crawl to the edge of the stairwell.
You think 10 minutes would be okay?
Alistair will hand it to Nayland.
I will identify it.
This is indeed a pearl of power. This stores enough magic to recover a third level spell slot.
You know, I think it's just a hunk of junk. I could hang on to it if you guys want.
You can
I'll
tell
agree.
PW's eyes narrow because the light that is projecting out of them also narrows at the same time. Just like a line of green and purple light falls across your face.
Soon BW stares lasers is accurate.
Alistair
I'm
only-
kidding. Whoop, go ahead.
Alistair only has a +2 insight, but he's fairly certain Nalen's lying. But at the same time, he really doesn't want anything that's in this tower. So he's absolutely fine.
She'll toss it back to PW. I'm just kidding. This'll maybe give you some more magic juice.
You hear a crack as PW catches it in an opening on the lower half of his face. Tastes like power. And a little bit of stale wood. That does require attunement to
It
get
does.
this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pearl of power in the character sheet.
3. Okay. You will see one of BW's fingers ejects from his hand, and it turns into a wand. He snatches it out of the air and stuffs it in a bag. Must make room for the new. Also, are we going to take the snake highway or hold our breath for those of us that need it?
Well, is Ziff pulling us in any particular direction?
At this point, no, as if doesn't quite. Is just sort of letting you all. You know, by the time it took you, it might have been less sunk by the time he went over here.
Do we have a way to? I mean, who can, other than PW, deal with being underwater for extended periods of time?
For the next at least couple hours, I'm okay.
Right. Kelly?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I cannot do anything about water either.
I mean, I could just pop down and see what's around and then come right back up.
I mean, is there a way in the snake? I thought it was blocked.
Well, it's holding our breath with some manual labor.
I was going to say that the last time I looked in the water, there was the big snake head there, but I mean, is walking through the body of the snake sounding any less dangerous? I don't know.
I mean, it's the one place we can be sure we won't encounter the snake.
Might be technically true.
Well,
Kelly, you're
maybe
the
we
Girl
never stop
Scout.
encountering it.
Kelly, you're the Girl Scout. You got any idea what we should do?
Well, I could help study the snake by using its pressure points. We could try to get it to move in different ways. I'm going inside the snake.
Ooh. Right behind.
At least it's snake.
Also, definitely, you can tell my eye lasers essentially pinpoint on this box as I walk around it.
Do not touch boxes, you decide. Very good. Do you see near where all the crushed stone is, there's also partially digested fish and different tales of things mixed in with the stone.
Is it the stone blockage in front of us, or?
Well, we should be able to get through that.
Yes, and free fish.
Do you want to start moving the rocks away? Is that what you want to start to do?
Yeah. I was just looking at some stuff, but yes.
Okay. Someone can give me an investigation check as you start throwing the things away.
I'll go ahead and do that. That is a dirty 30.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. As you begin pushing his away, you find these glowing crystals that are embedded. 5 of them. And given the time and your resources, especially as some people are clearing it away, these are arcane crystals. And anyone who has one of these on them, they can use a bonus action to draw power from it. And you can gain a +2 bonus to the next attack and damage roll. Or gain an expended spell slot of 2nd level or lower. And they are 1 use.
Okay.
So you'd like to do that.
How many are there?
5.
5.
Does Alistair tell us what he sees? Or is
Yes, yes, Alistair does. I mean, there's 5 of them, so I guess I will use 1.
Are you going to use one right away?
I mean, we can hold on to them, but we've been up for a while, and Alistair is getting very low on spell slots.
How would you like to do it?
PW would gobble one up. I was also going to compare, if we have time, this box to the other box in the other room, see if they were the same.
Oh, the box that you had carefully stepped around?
Correct.
Right. Indeed, this is another crate that would be worth about 100 gold.
Rifle through it.
Alistair will make sure both Kelly and Nayland get 1 crystal apiece, and we've got 1 extra. Does anybody?
Nayland thinks you or PW would benefit from it most.
Alistair will just hold on to the 5th one for the moment. He won't use it. He'll just
Reasonable.
for in case somebody really needs one later. So I guess I will go and find that, put it in my inventory.
How far do we get through the rock debris?
You were able to clear it.
Okay. I'm going to go through.
Very good. Going through, give me a perception check, Kelly.
I'll use my heroic. For a dirty 30.
Okay. You see a strange corpse similar to the immense creatures that will flying above in the city. And inside the mouth of one of these, you see one of the oozes that's currently in there. It seems to have melded itself to this corpse. And you can also see the strange staff that appears like it's always burning as well.
Ooh. Kelly wants to grab that staff.
You're trying to go in there?
Oh, yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
A spell?
Stealth.
Oh.
That answers my question. I was going to ask if the ooze was alive.
Well, that's a 15.
15. As you get in, you see the ooze melted in here, kind of puppets the corpse. And shoots a big old ball of fire. Give me a dex save. Everyone.
Oh, God, okay.
That's 4.
19.
Oh,
13.
Ooh. 7.
All
I
right.
could make it better, but I don't think I could make it good enough.
Yeah, it's DC 15.
Nope.
And the raw fire here will be 22.
Well, I do use a reaction to make myself resistant to fire, at least.
exactly Rosie's HP. And I am down as well.
Alistair is also down.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
Well, Kelly, it's your turn.
Oh, shoot. No. Oh, wait. But I have that crystal. What can I do with my crystal? I can do a cure wounds, I think. All right. Oh, Alistair's closer, so I will do a cure wounds on Alistair. For a 23 HP. And that's my action and bonus action, and I am going to start getting out of here with my movement. Oh, I can't even. I need to refresh. There we go. 5, 10. Oh, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I see Nayland. But I can't do nothing. I just say, Nayland's down.
Perilous.
W's skin took on a flinty color as it absorbed and resisted some of the fire damage. His eyes shine back out and sees an unconscious Alistair and a Kelly that sprints away. Finds an unconscious Nayland as well. Cool. I forgot, is it a bonus action or an action to administer a potion to another person?
Bonus.
Wonderful. I'm going to. I was gonna thematically at least drop to all fours and scamper over to Alistair's body.
Alistair's up.
Yeah, he was healed.
Yeah. Kelly,
Are you still okay? Are you still prone?
presumably.
If I'm dragging, is it half my movement then?
Yeah.
And then is it also my action?
No.
Okay. I will half move. I think it's 15 feet. Trying to get around the corner here, but keeping Alistair in front, or at least ahead of me, so I can still see the horrible puppeted body.
Indeed.
And I will reach out. I will fire some Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, at this point you see the mouth is closed, so it's going to take all of it to its outer corpse it's borrowing.
That is acceptable. Only firing 2 blasts for a 24 and a 15.
All right, both hit.
Okay, so 15 force damage, and then 3 psychic, and then 18 force damage, and 1 psychic. Push 10 feet, and then 10 feet again.
Was the psychic with the 18?
Is that the first? The first one was 3.
Second.
The second one was a 1.
Thanks. Perfect. And it goes 10 feet, so to water.
You see, as I keep an eye on it, as I try to keep Alistair out of line of sight.
You got it. Naylin, death save.
You got it. I will send it to you.
Go to Alistair. Oh, no, we won't! Natural 20!
Hey, yo!
What happens, Naylin?
Scared the
Her heart
shit
is
out
too
of me.
strong.
I apologize. It took me forever to click the buttons, and then I've never rolled a nat 20 to come out of death before. Okay. With Kelly standing over her, Naylin blearily opens up her eyes. Mama? Is that you? Do I get my whole turn?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Happens at the start of your turn.
Fuck. What happened? What? God, that hit me out of nowhere. Kelly, are you alright?
Yeah, Naylin, Miss Naylin, I'm sorry. That was my fault.
What'd you see? What happened?
I saw a magic staff. I thought it was cool. And tried to get it, and everything blew up.
I'm gonna peek over PW's shoulder. Is Ziff with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we see the ooze, or did it get pushed too far away?
I think you still see it under the water.
All right. This corpse that it's in, does Ziff seem to react to it like it's Nesric?
It's in it's in this large, it's the creature, it's a blue creature. It's what you saw flying around when the
Oh
school
shit, you
was there.
did say that. I just forgot. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we're here. We might as well. I'm gonna take out my phaser gun and I'm gonna shoot. I need a dex save.
You got it. Let me see here. Cool. $17
Oh, meets it, beats it.
with
I
a
think
nat
that's
20.
Woo! All right. Well, that's it then. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, bonus action. I will regain some HP with our feature thing.
Got it. Then Alistair.
Alistair, who I think is still on his back, he's getting dragged by PW around the corner. I think he just says to Kelly, don't feel bad, my dear. From everything I can tell at this point and deduce, the owner of this tower may well be paranoid to the point of psychosis, and I am not much of a fan. And he stands up. And he's just going to come around the corner. He's going to come around the corner. And how far is this thing? I think
55 feet or so, I believe.
yeah, that reaches. It's within 60. He's going to cast Shatter on it.
Ooh.
So DC 17 con save.
14.
Excellent. So that is a D8. That's pretty good. That is 19 thunder damage.
Ooh. Nice.
You see the little nosebleed come out of his nose that he always gets from the shatter.
Yeah. Shatters in the water. Woo, woo, woo. What else?
I don't think there's I don't think he's got anything he can do on his bonus actions anymore, so I think that's it. That is it. We'll sort of walk over here by this wall, somewhat out of sight, maybe. Kind of.
You got it. All right. In that case, go approaches, and then
Oh,
so open its mouth again, and it's going to center it on Nayland, so that will get Kelly
Oh no.
and everyone else as the fire puts in as the mouth opens, and fire fills the space as it closes again.
Is that by
Another
chance a
round.
dexterity saving throw?
It is dex save.
At one.
Oh no.
The next worst thing, 11.
Oh, nat 20
Woo.
for 24.
Very nice. DC's 15. The save, so the 28 fire for fail and 14 fire for success.
I'm down.
You see Alistair just go, son of a, and he goes down again.
Reaction to resist, so I take 7 fire damage.
Yeah.
Nayland passed, and she's still up.
PW looks oilied.
Very good. In that case, Kelly, death save.
Yep. There you go.
No dramatic resurrections.
Perilous.
PW looks down. Oh, so close. I stand up. How's the corpse and/or ooze looking? Does it look damaged in any way?
The corpse looks a little damaged. The ooze is perfectly safe where it is.
Cool. That's super swell.
You can see now it's like melded in, so until this corpse is ripped away, the animating force cannot take damage.
Interesting. Well, so is the ooze not visible? To clarify.
So, correct. The ooze is invisible. What you like because of the very high perception that Kelly's got, she understood that it was like lined with ooze, but it's not targetable separately because of its nature, its ability to meld with other things.
Gotcha. I was asking because I have psychic related spells and I don't know if that would make a difference or essentially land on nothing.
Yeah, you can do it on the corpse, basically. And it would work in this case because the corpse does have the intelligence of it has the mind of the ooze, basically.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. PW's eyes, which have been glowing this whole time, narrow to points on the corpse, and the purple light seems to change, and the spot starts to get bigger, but the light isn't getting unfocused. The spot just seems to be growing and growing, and out of it, a little robot arm pops out and reaches into the head, starts digging around, starts listening to whispers. For DC 18 wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, I guess just have a chance at this. Let's see it. Nope, a 6.
Okay, you take 3d6 psychic damage and immediately use your reaction if available to move as far away from me as possible.
Ooh, roll the damage.
3d6. Whoa. 5 psychic. Oh, and plus my little extra. There we go. 9 total psychic damage.
Very nice.
Woof.
So then, as reaction, it will go 5, 10, 15, 20. Confused and upset.
Oh, it's about to be more upset as I spend my last sorcery point to quicken spell and hit it with a 3 Eldritch Blast combo.
Nice.
First one is a 19.
It's
Ugh, a natural 1.
oof.
And a natural 20.
There you go.
Woohoo.
The full range. Alright, so there's the natural 20. So that's 19 force damage plus 1 psychic damage. And then the other damage is 14 force and 2 psychic damage. And the other one sails over its head, buries itself in the snake wall.
Yeah. You can see the corpse is coming off. I guess it's oozied now.
Also, it would be shoved 10 feet twice, if that can happen.
Yes. Let's see. It's 10. It's just almost.
Can't tell if that's passable or not.
Oh yeah, actually. Yeah, so it's stuck here.
So I'm just bashing it into the rocks over and over again.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling great, but I will remain where I am.
Got it. Naylin.
All right, shit. I'm gonna. Nalen's gonna hop on over here and do a kind of a PW thing. I'll start dragging Alistair back around this corner. And as I'm doing that, I cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on him.
Very nice.
35 HP back. And I will, as a bonus action, use the last of my little dices and give myself more HP also.
All right. What does your healing look like, Nayland?
I think, Alistair, for just a second, almost as if, if it were happening somewhere that wasn't here, except it's here, and it's on Alistair, but Alistair, if you were somewhere else, but you could see it happening here. He glows for a second like a disco ball, and then it stops.
Amazing. Then we'll go to Alistair.
Alistair will shoot upright in the sitting position, kind of look around like, for a moment I thought, my God, it was full of stars. Rubs his eyes under his glasses. Are we... Maybe we should go the other way. And he will stand up. And I think I have just enough movement to get to Kelly and administer a healing potion to Kelly.
Nice.
Ooh, about as good a roll as you can get. That'll be a 12 HP back.
All right.
I see you, creature.
As the ooze slimes its way, opens its mouth and lets loose another fireball. Sets it
How
on
many times can you do
PW.
that thing?
Enough times.
Right there is
Oregon.
PW. Yep.
4 plus
Oh man,
17, 23.
that's your save, Dex.
Yep. This can also goes flinty with my reaction to myself resistance to fire again.
11.
All right, DC's 15 again. Base is 31 fire.
Oof.
Is it? Because I'm prone, and but is it disadvantage?
Unless you have resistance, it doesn't matter if you have 12 HP.
Okay.
But you wouldn't have disadvantage now.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to go down.
Is that 15 or 16 and a half?
15.
And then half 7 or 6?
7.
Okay, 6, 7 fire. Oof.
Nayland took the half.
Okay. No one went down? Oh, Kelly went down.
Well done.
As fire goes. And that is its turn. And we'll back up to Kelly.
All right.
The death save.
Yep.
Okay. Then Perilous.
They look down at the tattered remains of my robe. Looking at the ooze. You better hope I find replacement robes downstairs. I stand up again. Reach out and fire 3 more Eldritch Blasts.
Nice.
One of them, again, exits its way out of the snake wall and flies me from behind. First one is 22. Oh, no, it is a 12. Ugh.
Oof, that does miss. It just impacts almost against the corpse. Boom.
18?
Hits.
And a 12 again.
Oof. It's only one hit.
The one that hits 14 force and 1 extra psychic.
Is it pushed?
It is pushed 10 feet.
Back?
Yes, straight line away from me.
Got it.
And that was my action. And Kelly is still currently on the ground.
Yep.
Cool. PW is going to just saunter on over 5, 10, 15, and drop a superior healing potion onto Kelly. Jermaine pour onto. I roll or
Yeah, you roll.
Okay.
Putting the potion on the Kelly.
okay, 84. 21.
Ooh.
Plus 4, so 25.
Very good. Then we got Nayland.
Um. I look to my friends and I say, I think we gotta get Alistair and Kelly downstairs out of sight. And then Nayland's gonna move here. And Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
And throw 2 daggies. My lowest is a 23.
Okay, both hit.
Great. That's... Uh, 23 magical piercing and 7 force, and it's slowed.
Nice. So once you say slowed, what is it?
I think its movement is reduced by 10 feet. Yeah, its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Perfect. Okay. It rips open, and you are almost destroying this outer corpse. Anything else?
And I'm gonna stay here, hoping that it'll hit me with a fireball, and the rest of the crew will not be in the range.
Good. Love it. And then Alistair.
So, does it still have the corpse on it? Are we still just hitting the corpse at the moment?
Correct.
Okay. Alistair is going to walks here. Walks down here. Says to Nayland, the floor below is full of water. There is no getting away from it. And he turns to it and opens his mouth. Because I think... Sorry, got to measure one more thing. Make sure. Oh, yeah. And just black smoke billows from his mouth, and he casts Blight on it.
Ooh. Is that a con save?
That is a DC 17 con save.
Nice. For 15.
All right, fails. Okay, I'm seeing a 1 there. I'm going to use my last sorcery point to re-roll that 1. Nice. So take the 1 away, but add that. That is going to be 42. necrotic damage to it.
You got it. With that, the corpse rips apart. And now you just see the ooze there with the staff in it.
So it's holding a staff?
It's not holding it, it's like stuck in it.
Stuck in it. Okay. Even better. Can I bonus action use my telekinetic shove to pull the staff away from it?
I say you try, and it seems it doesn't budge.
Okay. Okay.
You also see several pages of spell books embedded in its form as well. All right. Then it's return.
Yep.
We'll go. It's 10 feet. It's actually only go here, and it will release at Alistair chromatic orb from the spell books.
Cool.
For 16.
That's a 2-hit.
Yeah, to hit.
You know what? Last first level slot, shield.
All right, tentacle comes out of your chest.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. 16. Shield won't help.
Okay. In that case, that is 10 fire damage.
Alistair goes down. You only had 4 hit points.
Okay. And I got double dice on that, so then it's Naylin. For 26 to hit.
Yes.
For that is 10 fire damage.
Okay.
And Kelly.
All right. Kelly is going to move her way. Let's see. It's 5. After going up 10, 15, 20. Does she have a shot at it from here?
You have a clean shot, in fact.
Okay. Okay, so my bonus action is to roll some vitality dice here. I think I'm gonna roll 8 of them.
Nice.
Okay. That's good. And then my action is going to be to take some shots here with my heavy crossbow.
Nice.
14.
14 does hit.
11 piercing for necrotic.
Nice.
I want to shoot at it one more time. For a 16.
Hits.
Oh, yeah. 11 piercing. 1 necrotic.
Oof.
And I don't have any more movement because I had to stand up. So I'm kind of just stuck there now.
You got it.
But it would move back 10 feet when I hit it the first time.
Got it. Partially right there.
Yep.
All right, pieces flying off. It's getting torn apart as we go to PW.
Peek back around the corner. Whoa! I don't feel like I left it in a better situation. We'll see. Baby reaches out, swirls his finger again. The skulls that have been missing pull themselves from the wall and pursue the ooze once more. 3 Eldritch Blasts go out for a 22,
It's
a 26,
yes.
and a 27.
There we go.
First one is 15 Force and 2 Psychic. Second one is 9 Force and 3 Psychic. And last one, there we go, 18 Force and 2 Psychic.
How do you want to kill it?
All 3 of these skulls batter the central core of it, just one after the other. Bang, bang, bang. Just hit it. All 3 of them hit it in different directions at once, and the core explodes. And the ooze just into the water.
Right. You see all the spellbook pieces start to become soaked, and the staff floats on top of the water.
You know, if we find some sort of wand of ooze slaying or spear of the ooze killer, that would be a thing to keep an eye out for.
And with that, though, Naylin, because Alistair's at 0.
I will bonus action use the little crystal thing to get a spell slot. And then I will 2nd level cure wounds Alistair with my action.
Nice. And we're out of initiative.
That's 20.
PW pushes some of his compartments closed again and uses the last 5 remaining of his fun hit dice thingies.
Very good. And what would you all like to do?
Still looking oilied. Well, who's up for more manual labor?
Right.
Naylin wants to retrieve that staff that's floating in the water.
Very good. So you're able to get to it. And as you just touch the water, nothing happens. You just get the staff.
Your bones catch fire.
And I will give it to Kelly, who was originally trying to get it. Here's your staff, Kelly.
Thank you, Miss Naylin. I don't know if I'm the best person to have it. I don't, but I just thought it looked cool.
No, you reached for it. You thought it was important, and we went through that whole thing to get it, so you take it.
Yeah, I almost killed everybody to get it.
But we did get it.
Yeah.
You can add this in D&D Beyond. It is the Staff of Fire.
Staff of Fire.
With 1 charge remaining.
Right.
Can I investigate any of those floating spellbook pieces?
Yeah, you could try to rescue them if you wanted. They're not magic on themselves. They just contain spell knowledge and how to cast things. No one's a wizard, so I'm not necessarily.
It's fair. I would use that mage hand to make a mage net that plucks them out of the water.
I think without all the variants, there's no wizard.
Oh, guys, I don't think this is for me. I think it's for you, Alistair. It's like in canon way of saying it. Rangers cannot use it.
Alistair kind of looks at you. Alistair looks like death warmed over at this point. He'll just kind of shrug and take it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Should we proceed, or do we think we'll take a snake nap?
I don't want to be too meta about it. I just feel like I remember Jackie mentioning having a variant that was a wizard. Would this Kelly know?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, it would not work out well if you gave it to that character.
Okay,
Matt
the
knows
spellbook
why.
pages?
The spellbook pages?
Ones I fished out versus not the staff.
Okay.
Oh.
So PW can have the pages if we get to that variant,
Yeah.
and we still have the pages. We can resolve what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would say there's actually several spell books you can fish out, so it's pretty good
Oh,
tome
nice.
of knowledge here.
Let's take a look at this.
And when you're in a wizard's tower. But what would you like to do?
Well, are we still looking for the crazy wizard?
Yes, but Alistair looks down at the water below and says, and sort of shrugs, says, "I don't know what we're going to do. Two of us cannot be underwater for an appreciable amount of time. So,
I mean, that's not true. If you put your mind to it, you could be in that water forever.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a good place to get some sleep, and we haven't slept in so long now.
In fact, keep in mind our long rests are not possible right now.
Oh, that's right.
I can, with my last spell slot, get one of you guys in the water.
You should probably get Alistair in the water.
Or do we think we could take a short nap in the snake?
I would say a short rest is possible.
short rest will not help Alistair at all.
Well, other than hit dice, right?
I mean, sure, hit dice, but
I mean, I could try to summon. Well, no, I can only do that on a long rest. Never mind.
Well, we either proceed with brute force, which we're running a bit short of, or some of
Wait.
us just sneak.
No. What if we're thinking about this wrong? They probably have something in here to make it easier to get into the water.
Well, this tower wasn't in the water. It did fall into the water, Kelly.
Yeah, but they have a lot of magic books.
Not true. You could look to see if there's any fishermancy or whatever.
If we do start clearing the next batch of rubble, I mean, maybe we can find more of those crystal things. Get some magic back.
Or more of those corpses.
Yeah.
Well, I'm prepared to dig. Spins his hands around.
I'll help you.
Well, I expected as much. Your muscles have muscles have muscles.
All right, so you want to trying to dig through here. Various places. I will say then is well, let's do it this way. Trying to figure this bit out.
Since there's no size limitation, too, if we can get a little bit of a gap, PW would Eldritch Blast some of the stones to just launch them 10 feet off the pile.
Gotcha. Trying to find the water breathing spell. This looks like. I forget what's it called.
I think it's water breathing. Probably 3rd level. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 3rd level.
Oh, I know why it's being stupid. Okay, I'm being dumb. That's what the answer is. All right. All right, and in that case, okay. So, searching through in that case, you are able to find a scroll of water breathing.
And it's up to 10 people, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, who wants to give it a shot? Is that like intelligence?
You can always find an ooze. They seem to be pretty good at making them work.
Oh, I could give it a try.
All right.
Well, you can you cast their level spells?
Yes.
Okay, then it's on your spell list. I believe you just
because I'm multi-classed, so I don't know 3rd level spells, but I can cast a 3rd level spell slot.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So
I have 3rd levels.
I say I have 4th. I don't know if I can sorcerer shenanigans.
I think sorcerers do get on their spell list.
I mean, Alistair has 5th level slots. I'm confused. I guess I've never cast a spell from a scroll. I don't know what the rules are.
So I believe as long as you have the slot for it and it's on your list, I believe it just casts. Double check, but was my impression.
Because normally
if
Alistair
you-
has to
yeah,
insert them
find
and the
those.
spell just comes out.
Correct. As long as the spell's on your list and you can cast it, it just works.
Cool.
And it's on the sorcerer list?
Mhm.
Okay, then Alistair will just cast it.
All right. And I'm just converting some other items you might have found.
It's fine.
All of these potions of healing have turned into potions of water breathing.
Since you didn't feel like doing underwater exploration without the guy's a little wimped out on me, but it's fine.
I was perfectly willing to go below by myself.
Nayland is currently under the water. If you look at the map,
All right. Is that the way you want to proceed? The way Nayland is going?
Might as well at
Right.
this point.
When has she ever had a bad idea?
well, I did come down
there.
this hoping for crystals, so we could change our mind. It's up to you guys.
Well, there's nothing preventing us from coming back except for some sort of unforeseen consequence or even more ooze. Let's progress.
All right. In that case,
How water breathing works.
Me either, Alistair.
sitting down. The stone tunnel of the serpent's body passes through the tower in this area entirely. Most of the top of the tunnel has been ripped open, leaving it partially exposed to the tower outside. Further along, the tunnel widens as it nears the creature's throat. Numerous venom sacs, some longer than your forearm, ring the walls along the passage. A petrified open maw serves as a teeth-filled entryway into a subterranean cavern beyond.
Good.
I don't know if anyone was trying to talk. Daniel.
Okay. PW is going to try to tap the venom sacs and refill some of the healing potion vials. Waste not, want not. Also, maybe the ooze doesn't care for this.
Okay. So, you tap on it and it explodes. Do you take poison damage?
I do not.
So, it is safe.
Correction, I'm resistant to it.
Oh, you're resistant to it. Okay. Goes to your body, and that will be 8 hev to 4 poison damage.
Is there enough on me I could scoop some into a vial?
Being underwater, it gets diluted too much.
No, it's a cloud. All right.
Yeah.
See the lights out of my eyes squint down to small circles as I glare at the poison sacs.
I'm going to try to remove it carefully as opposed to smacking it. That could be something you try to do.
Clarify when I said tap, I meant tap as in like to insert a
Oh, okay.
metal device into
I
it.
apologize. I misunderstood. You can have a survival or nature check.
I'm equally great at both. Ooh, for a 13.
Okay, then what happened.
That feels entirely reasonable. I'm covered in a cloud of poison.
Yeah.
How many more are left?
3 others. If you want to keep trying.
I would shoot a telepathic message to Kelly. Kelly, you look like a dexterous young woman. Do you think you might be able to harvest one of these poison sacs? Also, we are trying to study the nature of this here serpent.
The harvest?
Or just, keep to sell. Or maybe, it could cure something for a wizard somewhere if we find a very sick wizard.
Well, I mean, I guess I could use a harvesting badge.
True. Underwater harvesting, no less. Even more complicated badge.
All right. I mean, I'll try.
I'll try to help. I'll highlight where someone else went wrong recently. I'll offer you guidance.
So I
So if you're trying to get it, that would be a survival or nature check.
okay. 16.
16. It explodes.
Unless you D4, or did you use guidance?
Oh, I did D4. It's 18.
18. You safely harvest it.
Yay!
You're able to get 4 doses.
Oh,
This is stone serpent venom.
stone serpent.
And there are just 2 more sacks to go.
I know. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'll swim up to the other one.
Yes, I saw what you did. And it was expertly done. No, it's up to guide. Or is guidance 1 on?
You can guidance, yeah.
Offered once more.
Nat 20 for a 33 plus
Oh,
1, so 34.
With a nat 20, I'll let you get 8.
Oh, my goodness.
Kelly, were your eyes closed that time?
I mean, I am practically really good at it.
Kelly, advanced underwater harvesting.
Well, you want me to try to get the other one?
I mean, I don't even know if it's worth your really pale the skills.
All right. Well, I can try.
Will do my utmost to assist. For guidance, 1 more.
So it's 2 on guidance. It'll be 30.
Okay, in that case, you'll be able to harvest 3.
I have 15.
Yes, and all only with your left hand. Marvelous.
When we get back, I have some paperwork you need to fill out.
Yes, that does seem commensurate for the skill displayed. Do we think it's still alive? It's hard to tell.
Maybe.
So, because the holes and the weight's ripped away, you can get to the tower area below. Or you can try to exit the mouth for a subterranean chamber.
Could Nayland take a close look and try to see if there's a way to basically like a survival check to see if it seems like somebody has recently taken one of these paths?
It's going to be rough underwater. I don't know how you would do that.
Okay, fair enough.
Should we go through the mouth?
I think we could also keep an eye out for anything that it found indigestible. Or anyone.
All right.
Okay,
Peter, we advance a bit.
you got it. So You're trying to exit the throat and mouth and not explore the area of the tower, right?
Oh no! Wait, hold that. Wait.
It's a clarifying, not planning to exit the mouth, planning to approach the back of the throat area to just investigate it.
Gotcha.
Also trying to determine if the snake is still alive.
Alrighty. So, as you're, so you look here, nothing seems odd about the throat and the mouth here. It just seems perfectly still.
One moment. Oh, okay. PW is gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast to the throat area.
On it. Kind of smacks. Some rocks fly, but nothing else. See the 29 to hit.
Yep. No movement.
None.
You know, it could be deceased.
Well, I suppose we should look for signs of the other person that we're here to find.
I believe Nezrek was the name.
Mezrek, Meta Wizard.
Yes, we're hoping to Meta Magician.
Meta Magician.
Also, so far all we've done is Meta News.
I'm not sure how I feel about bypassing a whole section of this tower. I think we should head up there before we exit the mouth.
All right.
I agree.
So be clear, when you were talking about there's essentially... Oop, I should have drawn black. That's annoying. Would you pink? This is a section of the tower you can explore that you do have access to through.
Oh, I see.
Plus the section you're bypassing.
So we do have access to the left? Is there no way? It's hard to tell.
Where I put the pink, you can get to that part of the tower.
Gotcha. Okay, so there's nothing where we're currently standing.
We would have to go back up and down the stairs to get to the middle part of the tower here.
Yeah, kind of where you're standing, that's kind of where there's a collapse in where you can get down into there. So you basically kind of go...
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, it seems like we should go back up and descend down the sunken staircase.
Before we go to the circle.
It is the last bit of the tower we can clearly reach.
All right.
Also, we can all breathe water. Does the water level seem like it's gone up since last we were here?
A little bit.
So, all our books are getting soggy.
Right. So going back, so now you're going through there, then coming down. At one point, this room must have hosted a beautiful garden. Now it is a flooded mess, ankle deep in the bog muck that steadily seeps in through cracks in the tower walls. A pair of beautiful stone fountains have survived the impact. One is filled with red flowers, the other with blue. A stone archway leads to a large balcony that extends out the side of the tower. Oddly, the muck does not seem to flow in through the open arch.
Lake bottom view. Valuable real estate.
Yeah.
So y'all can go on in.
Just, paranoid automaton checking out boxes.
Okay. Checking, give me no, they're checking out. Give me a perception check, PW, with your intelligence.
Yep. Okay. It'll be whatever. 18. Plus 3. 21.
Okay. Very good. So, looking carefully, you can see that there's a mosaic of inlaid semi-precious stones in the ground that seem to... It's on the floor of the balcony.
Are they
And
recognizable gemstones?
indeed, in the murky water, you can see that it looks almost like a magic circle. And there's this damaged crystal ball that rests on the ground near the middle of the balcony. The top of it just visible above the muck.
Do I understand what I'm seeing?
So with the intelligence, yes. And I would say with this highs, you can see the runes are slightly damaged, meaning the operation of the circle could be different. You're not sure exactly how.
Do I get a sense for if I could fix it?
If it wasn't flooded with muck.
How much muck intervention would it take?
You'd have to clear it of water and then kind of clean it up. So you can kind of see here, right? The whole chamber isn't filled. You guys are kind of ankle deep in it. You're not swimming here.
Like, I'm wondering if it's prestidigitation or mage hand level muck interaction, or like a gust level intervention.
Well, because first you'd have to get it completely dry.
Got it. So it's not fixable without being able to address the water issue as a whole.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes.
Got it. Do I get a sense for how soon it's going to fail? Or if it's getting worse?
You don't think it's keeping the water out in any way, but you're not sure when it's going to fail totally. It's not necessarily, you think it's more going to operate in unpredictable ways.
So, I know I do, but just to be sure, everyone enjoys unpredictable magic circles, right? Right? Because that one over there, it looks like it might be doing some interesting things soon. PW edges away from said magic circle.
No, frankly, don't love that. I mean, do you think we could just break it completely so it doesn't do anything?
Well, something is keeping all that water out, and I'm not sure if it's the same function.
It's not going to kill us, right? We can all swim and breathe.
True, although not everything in this room may respond well to being dislodged.
What would be the purpose of us doing that?
So that it doesn't do something we don't expect it to do? Maybe.
I don't know what we're expecting it to do.
Well, we can find out.
It's true.
Anyone know anything about flowers?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she kind of indicates
Oliver
the emblem
Frey.
on her beret.
PW will look at it. Oliver Frey's. I mean, does anybody know anything about those flowers? And PW's
Oh.
eyes will be rolled over to the red and blue jealous things. Should we take them with us? Do they need to be plucked? Are they powering something?
Are they roses or are they something else?
You lot know roses.
They're not roses, they're just general flowers.
I don't know a lot about them.
You can do whatever you'd like.
Well, let's take a closer look. Can Nayland help Kelly investigate them? Or can Kelly help Nayland investigate them?
Sure. So you're going over to this is the blue and red flowers?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So you look at them. Give me nature checks with intelligence, if you'd like.
Oh, they are intelligence.
Yeah, they are.
Nat 1.
Oof.
4 and 11.
23.
23. So Nayland, looking very carefully, you can see the red flowers seem to be specific to giving the appearance of death to anyone who would touch them. While the blue flowers, if consumed, would restore creatures' hit points, specifically the benefits of the heal spell.
Ooh.
And incidentally, the red flowers would give the feign death spell.
Is it like a one-use type of thing, or could we all eat a flower?
The blue? I would say, as far as there's a lot of damage here, there are precisely 2 salvageable petals of the blue flowers.
All right. Okay. Who's
So are they
feeling?
useful in some?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think these blue ones here, I think they're used for healing. Those red ones, though, knock you right out. There's 2 petals here. How's everyone doing? I think we could get 2 uses out of it.
Just hold on to it for now. We can see when the need arises.
Sure, that's actually a good idea.
PW wonders what he would look like dead.
Nalen's actually going to give one of the two blue petals to PW, who often stays in the back and doesn't always go down. So if you need to save one of our lives, I think it's going to be you doing it.
An astute observation. And PW takes it out of the mouth orifice who's in the process of putting it in. PW is also going to check this other box. Unless there was nothing else box related.
Indeed. Looking there, it's nothing in particular with the box. It'd be more like 100 gold worth. Well, to show you that there would be nothing in there.
I open it, think I see 100 gold worth of parts that just float away. It's just wrappers.
It's part of my conversion to give you your water breathing spell. But yes.
Do I get a sense if there are any control features in the room? Like, does anything look like they have something that seems like it is connected to the magic circle or other things?
I think you can tell.
Well, good thing we plundered the wizard's topiary. Do we think there's any other danger we want to put our faith into? Or we'd never checked the other side of that snake. If it was accessible.
Yeah. In addition, you could swim down the stairs to the lower level of the tower.
Oh. Does that seem like it connects to the same spot we could see before?
Mm-hmm. If you want to leave the circle alone, along with the crystal ball.
Who's closest to the crystal ball?
I mean, if the position is to be believed, PW. Because it's in the center of the magic circle.
Oh, how did I end up here? Oh, my. PW, stage whisper. Does anyone else know anything about the crystal balls? No, just me?
And Alistair can come and investigate.
Okay.
Notice PW backs up while you get closer.
Yeah.
That's
All right. So Alistair, that is stepping into the magic circle. If you're good with that.
Sure. Mhm.
All right. You do. The runes flare to life.
Nalen gets the rose petal ready. I mean, the flower petal ready.
It might be a record.
So, it's an arcane circle.
Mm-hmm. Now you're in it, and there's the crystal ball. It's cracked.
Can I? Yeah. Do I think, because this is I've only got so many spell slots left, so I'm going to see if you'll let me ask this question. Do I think my warp sense that lets me sense gates and their directions would be of any use here?
You wouldn't think so, because you also know that a lot of that type of magic, it would be this plane. You already discovered this world is a little anti a lot of that type of stuff anyway.
Gotcha. Okay. He will not use that then. I mean, I think he'll just... can he investigate the crystal ball or the circle? Or
Yeah, which one do you want to?
I guess the circle just flared to life. He's going to investigate that.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
15.
As damaged as it is, you're not sure.
Cool. We'll take a look at the crystal ball then.
Okay, see, it's cracked and kind of pick it up. And it's kind of light. But nothing else. What'd you like to do?
I mean, I don't think there's much more to be done without any other information.
Yes, I'm sure you can just walk right out now. You've investigated it thoroughly.
I mean, yeah, he'll walk out.
Okay, you smack your nose right into the air.
Excellent.
Ooh, or maybe not.
Well, that sucks.
So he'll just move his hand along, make sure that it is solid the entire way around.
So you have the crystal ball and you're moving it around, and it does seem to be perfectly solid.
If I put the crystal ball down, can I walk out of the circle?
No.
Okay.
Does it seem like I can hear Alistair on the other side of the circle?
Yes.
Does it seem like any echoes or anything else from the rest of the tower? Does it seem like something elsewhere has responded to the magic circle being activated?
No.
I still have my winged boots on. He's going to slowly move upward to see if there's a top to this.
Okay, yeah. Kind of. And it does seem it's like a hemisphere.
Okay.
Well, we can see if there are any controls on my side. We'll look around the edge of the circle.
What are you trying to see on the edge of the circle? Sorry.
I was just looking to see if there's any obvious, like, inlaid stuff that is powering the circle, or it seems like things I have access to on my side that I could damage or control the spell.
You look at it. I mean, you figure it is possible you could try to damage the circle directly if you wanted.
So, Alistair, I have a plan B at least.
Nalen's going to try and starlight step into the circle with Alistair.
Okay. You do so. You're with Alistair.
I just felt funny, you being alone. I can't get us out. But teleportation works.
Well, can you get out with teleportation?
But now you do smell of blossoms for teleporting.
Oh, good. Your brain didn't leak out of your head. We were worried about that, remember?
I can get myself out, but not you.
Well, you should probably get yourself out then. He takes out a piece of chalk. And he's going to kneel down and try to wreck the circle.
Okay. Be very. It's very hard since you're trying to chalk on watery ground.
Right, yeah.
But you can make an Arcana check.
Okay. Roll a little better this time. That's better. That is a 25.
Ooh. Okay. Very carefully. The runes become disrupted, and the circle of magic seems to go down.
Well, it's either a cage for something or a safety panic room for the mage, or who knows what it was supposed to do. But he's going to see, can he walk out now?
Mhm.
Yes, a vicious crystal ball. Ooh, lock it up immediately.
So now you have a cracked crystal ball.
Okay. Is there anything else here?
Oh, there's a stairway down, I guess.
There is. You going down to the next level? Looks like.
Yep.
I think so.
PW will head on down.
Okay. Going down the stairs. There's the smoky figure that rises from the cracks of the ball. Pardon me, sir. Would you mind breaking this ball for me? I'd very much appreciate it. And we'll end there for tonight.
He sounds downright trustworthy.
We found him. It's Nesrit, clearly.
Of course.